Here in our area, there are threats of a government shutdown in Thornton Township this morning. Supervisor Tiffany Henyard says the trustees there who are boycotting recent meetings are putting people in jeopardy. Our Courtney Sisk is joining us live to explain this. Courtney.
Hi, Alex. That's right. Trustees have boycotted about 5 of the past meetings because of the agenda. They say Supervisor Henyard wants to hand select a new appointee to a vacancy that would be key in tie-breaking votes. However, those 2 trustees, Chris Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle, again, did not show up last night to prevent that appointment from happening. They say they want voters to elect a new trustee instead. This comes amid scrutiny of Henyard's handling of township finances here and in Dalton. Meanwhile, Henyard claims the township cannot conduct business without all trustees present at these meetings. She says they cannot review their insurance and threatens potential layoffs if the township needs to shut down and cannot operate.
The board is hurting people. They're hurting our residents. I don't care if you don't like me, don't like somebody on this board. It does not matter. What matters is you come here and you take care of your responsibility and take care of the business here at the township.
Now, Henyard warned of a possible government shutdown last night, and so far this morning we're here at the Thornton Township building, and it is closed. The door says that it's supposed to be open today at this time, but it is closed. There's a new sign on the door that says that it's closed, leading to a QR code which goes just to the township's website. We're working to find out more information on if there is a shutdown happening, why no one is answering any of the operator calls, and why this building is closed this morning. We'll continue to keep you up to date. For now, we'll send it back to you.
All right, we'll keep an eye on this story throughout the day. Courtney, thank you very much.
And right now, there's turmoil in Thornton Township as some government services are shut down. Supervisor Tiffany Henyard spokespeople tell NBC5 it's because of liability issues amid a lapse in an insurance policy. NBC5's Courtney Sisk is here to talk about the impact. Courtney.
Marion, we were in Thornton Township today, and that main building was locked. No one was answering the main phone lines, and some services that are offered there are for electric and heating for low-income homes. We spoke to Henyard spokespeople today and trustees who are calling it pulling.
We come here for help, and the doors are locked? What's going on? What do we do? What do we have to do?
Darlene Lewis was one of many Thornton Township residents who tried to get services at the main township building Wednesday, only to find it locked.
I'm going to be in the dark. My apartment is electric. I can't cook.
She risks losing electric services. Supervisor Henyard warned of a government shutdown the night before. So is there a government shutdown, and that is why the building is closed?
Well, we were advised by the attorneys to close the building. The building shouldn't be open. The risk is great.
According to Henyard's assistant Keith Price, the risk is that they didn't renew their insurance. He says it's because 2 trustees, Chris Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle, have boycotted the past few weeks of meetings.
They played Russian roulette with the insurance.
But trustee Gonzalez tells NBC5 they've never voted on insurance in the past and says Henyard could have just signed off on it. But now the insurance company chose to not renew the township.
I'm thinking it's just a ploy, so we can't have a meeting. At the township building.
Gonzalez said they are open to conducting necessary township business like paying bills, setting a tax levy, and discussing new insurance, but have boycotted recent meetings, saying Henyard is trying to use them to appoint her choosing of a new trustee to fill a vacancy. They want to stall that appointment, which could be a tie-breaking vote for future business, citing scrutiny of Henyard's past spending.
If she gets somebody seated in that seat where she has another vote, we're going right back to all that.
Instead, they want voters to elect who they want as trustee instead.
To me, I wanted to go to the people.
For right now, it appears only that main building is closed. It's unclear how long that will last. Trustee Gonzalez said bus services were still running and other township buildings are still open. The trustees plan to have a special meeting on Friday to take care of other essential business. Marion?
Courtney, thank you so much. And it was a contentious meeting today in Thornton Township. 2 trustees called a special meeting to handle essential business after boycotting other meetings with the township supervisor. Courtney Sisk reports for us from Dalton.
Well, not much got done in Thornton Township today. The board was able to improve insurance plans for crime and cyber. However, their main insurance liability of the general fund still uninsured. Meanwhile, other trustees have questions that went unanswered today about spending, and therefore bills went unpaid.
I think you're the problem.
I think you're the problem, trustee.
That is what the majority of a special meeting in Thornton Township sounded like Friday, arguing between Supervisor Tiffany Henyard, trustees Chris Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle, and the public. At times, Henyard threatened to have police remove people and insulted trustees.
And y'all make sure y'all get security in here because we're not going to do this today. She sounds dumb. There's no way that you're sitting here.
Eventually, it came time to vote on paying or removing thousands of dollars in invoices. Henyard wanted all of the invoices paid, but trustees questioned the spending on multiple items, like flyers and boxes that used Henyard's brand.
We do have an image ordinance that states that if any elected or appointed official uses their image, slogan, likeness, that they would have to pay for it. The township is no longer going to promote any elected or appointed official.
We just wanted a little more information on it.
They wanted to remove those items until they could get clarity on who should pay for them, and instead vote on other bills. Instead, Henyard voted against passing any of them.
No bills get paid because they want to remove people during the holiday season that we owe money to. We should pay everybody.
At the end of the meeting, community members reminding they are the ones suffering from the dysfunction.
I moved from the city thinking that I was going to find a better place.
Who wants to show up to this environment, Tiffany? You bring chaos.
I hate that they are dealing with this, but again, like Trustee Gonzalez said, we have a responsibility to make sure things are being run the appropriate way.
Courtney Sisk, NBC5 News.
NBC5's Regina Waldrop has been following the controversy surrounding Thornton Township Supervisor and Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard for more than a year. She talks with the residents about the impact Henyard's leadership is having on their everyday lives in a new 1-hour documentary. You can watch that documentary, Super Mayor, The Cost of Chaos in Dalton, on YouTube right now.
I state your name, Tiffany Aisha Henyard.
I thought that she is the girl. She can change this thing.
She had a vision that was, it was just of hope.
I thought, yeah, it's great to have a young person, and she's real energetic, and her song and dance is really catchy. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. And so many other people felt the same way.
And it was something different, something new, something that can give the community hope. I thought that she was the best thing that can happen for Dalton.
And that's a good thing. It turned out to be a bad thing right away.
A new twist in the political drama in South Suburban Dalton.
We want better in our community.
Ask them questions, they don't answer.
Too much stuff is happening in Dalton.
But this is what it's come to for us.
You need to go. You don't protect us. Unasked that seat.
You, on people's tax dollars, you want to stand here and keep attacking people?
Their complete refusal to even consider letting us in on the numbers, what was being spent, who were they being spent with.
All of the lawsuits against Tiffany Henyard.
You had lawsuits, subpoenas.
My last memory was me waking up in his room.
Did he sexually assault that woman? Did he drug her?
I mean, you go ransom and you go ransom me.
Hey, I don't order you. I don't order you. I don't order.
This administration, you go to jail.
Even though I turned the mics off, we will continue working on behalf of the residents of Dalton.
Lori will get asked.
And the FBI know. They know everything you're doing.
She really felt that she was invincible.
If you want to have a little cat fight, we can handle this back there.